What's going on? It's your boy Moises. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I'm gonna go for a little swim. Kind of send out some more invoices today, and I have a meeting with my CPA, trying to knock out some of my taxes from last year. I'm buying a little small property, trying to get all that straightened out with my loan officer and my CPA. There's already renters in there. Purchase price is under 200 grand. I woke up extremely sore, legs are shot. I did a crazy quad workout yesterday with my boy Jerry. I can't even walk. I got about 40 days to make a difference as far as like feeling better, getting these habits straightened out before I move out the country. Just trying to get like all these habits so I don't lose track when I'm out there. I'm excited for the future. I'm super excited. This is gonna be a big leap of faith, big jump. I ain't never done this. I feel like I've never really talked about like my digital marketing business. How I started a couple years back when like social media was becoming a thing. There was a lot of restaurants here in the Bay Area that needed help with marketing. From restaurants, after the pandemic, I lost all my clients because here in California, especially in the Bay Area, everything was shut down when it came down to anything related with food. And food and gyms, everything was shut down. During those times, obviously it was very hard to maintain a new business, especially when I was like just starting. I didn't even have any clients like as like retainers. It was more just like these like 3-month projects and whatnot. So was working on that for a while, transitioned to people, but during this transition I was also getting into real estate, and I ended up buying my first property. So when I bought my first property, I said fuck it, I'm not gonna do long term and I'm gonna just do short term. So if you look at my other videos and me talking just about my Airbnbs and stuff, that's how the whole social media marketing business came out, and it ended up becoming like a content agency. I don't know why a lot of people didn't start that a lot more. Like I get paid well from it. Like the invoice I showed earlier, like it's a $6,400 invoice. Like I have multiple of those. I have multiple $3,000 ones. I have small ones at $1,500. It just depends on the type of package. But there's people paying money for that because they don't know what they're doing. That's why it's like me moving out the country right now. It's a great time for me to go while I still have like a lot of income coming in from different avenues, and I don't have to have the expenses living here in the Bay Area. Living here in the Bay Area is no fucking joke. I feel like as of lately, I would say like within like the last let's say a year, the culture, everything here in the Bay Area, it's fading. Like it's not the same no more. Like you have to be on edge. I have to be careful with this camera at all times. You have to make sure your car is empty at all times, constantly on alert. Like it makes no sense for being one of the most expensive places to live in to have to deal with bullshit like that. And that's why too, like when me moving out the country, people are telling me like, bro, that's dangerous. Like, you're not scared. It's the same difference here. I have to make sure I'm not gonna get robbed. One of my buddies the other day, they got robbed at gunpoint. Not safe anymore. Same difference. The Bay needs something. If I had a big platform, of course, I'll probably be investing here. But like I do have a property here in California. That's one of the properties I regret. Everything is tailored to tenants. Nothing's really in the favor of like landlords. I get it though, because it's super expensive here. It's just everything is just backwards. So I really don't get it. There's other places, like I just got back from Japan. Bro, it was amazing. Like the streets are so fucking clean. Food was great. The people were great. No homelessness. Out here there's like tents absolutely everywhere. No one can afford this place. It's hard. It's super hard. Even just for just to rent a bedroom, like you're looking anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 depending on where you want to live at. I remember growing up, like that's what a lot of people were paying.
You say you can't touch this and I wouldn't touch ya, punk motherfucker.
I just learned how to swim 2 weeks ago. I was super nervous because it was one of those things where it's like it's always been something I've always been afraid of. Like I'm so afraid of the water. Everyone talks about how fun it is, and I think it's just the feeling of swimming. And I went snorkeling, and I'm like swimming with like fishes and stuff. One of the best birthday trips of my life. If you've ever been to Puerto Rico, I highly recommend Puerto Rico. Maybe I'll throw some clips right here of all my friends. that's also like what I'll be posting a lot on this YouTube channel is like maybe, you know, my day in my lives, me working all the time, and then also traveling. I travel a lot. Like that's one of my biggest pillars in my life. Damn, I did about like, I think like 10-15 laps, hit the jacuzzi, hit the sauna room, and we're all done. I'm an overthinker. I have a lot of things going on in my life right now, and I'm constantly always questioning like if I'm doing the right moves, if like everything I'm doing is the right thing. And I know there's not really a blueprint when it comes down to life. We're all just literally winging life. Just so much shit going on. It's hard to really just sit there and analyze your own thoughts. And the crazy part though, like about like what's going on in my life is that it's not really that crazy. It's just whatever you consider it, whatever label you want to put on top of it. Like, at least for this moment right now, I feel that at least the moves that I'm making, they're kind of crazy, but they don't feel crazy. Like it feels like this is like what I'm supposed to do. These are the steps I'm supposed to take. Everything seems so natural. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at, is sometimes we kind of think about things and we overthink too much of our decisions, that sometimes like we never even been in this situation. Like do you remember your first breakup? Your first breakup, you've never gone through a breakup. How were you supposed to like manage those emotions, not know how to deal with it? Like what's healing? Like you don't know what none of that is. That's crazy how you have to go through those shitty ass trials. You have to fuck up. You have to go through so many lessons in order for you to figure out how to deal with shit. And as a man, like I understand the ego gets in there. Like I deal with that shit all the time. My ego gets in the way all the time. Hey, you're not alone. Everybody's going through a journey. You're not alone.